What's good, YouTube? It's Nas, and we're back with another video. Road to 300 subscribers, of course, and the Oklahoma City Thunder are going to the NBA Finals in 2 more quarters. I'm recording this during the third quarter. The third quarter just started. I'm going to pick up the second part of this video after they win. But what's next for the Minnesota Timberwolves? Because being blown out like this, I'm assuming that they're not coming back, because right now the score is 69-34, and where do they go from here? Because obviously being a back-to-back conference finals appearance, like, that's great for the Minnesota Timberwolves, but obviously they're going to want more, and their young star is going to want more in Anthony Edwards. Like, this is back-to-back. It's like I saw some shit where he's taking out all the old heads, but he can't beat nobody in his generation, which is a crazy thing to say, but what an accomplishment for the Oklahoma City Thunder at the same time. Like, Shea getting back to the finals, like I said in the Shea video, like him having a chance to have one of the greatest seasons in NBA history. But in this game, from the start, the Thunder just put clamps on the Minnesota Timberwolves. Like, they couldn't do anything. Like, they tried to go get a bucket, they was getting punched. Alex Caruso came in the game, he was locking down everything. And what's the matter with Julius Randle, bro? Like, for real. Like, what's going on with him? Like, it's like game 3, he had a good playoff performance. The Lakers games, he was having great performances. The Golden State Warriors games, he was having great performances. Why, when it's time for the conference finals, it's time for you to come up clutch, and he just doesn't deliver? Like, what the hell happened? And I didn't expect them. I expected them to lose, but not in this fashion. Like, they're still running up the score. It's 36-73 while I'm still recording. They're up by 40. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna say in the next part, because the next part is probably gonna be even more exaggerated. I'll fuck around and record both parts. That's how bad they're losing right now. And where do you go from here? Like, Mike Conley's still up age. You still need a guard to take Anthony Edwards off the ball, because you see Anthony Edwards needs the ball in his hands to be successful. He doesn't have that guard to go get a bucket, and that's what they probably drafted Rob Dillingham for, but he didn't get PT. The rookie, Terrence Shannon Jr., another great pickup. He provided energy off the bench, and he's not really getting PT. I don't know why Finch doesn't play him. He looked great in his minutes, in my opinion. Like, what he was doing out there, he was doing everything successful for the Timberwolves when they were actually in the game. Like, I don't know, but Nas Reed 2 for 2 right now. I don't know. Like, what can you say that the Timberwolves can do? I think isn't Nas Reed a free agent too? So do you retain him? Do you pay Julius Randle in this offseason? Because obviously y'all made it to the conference finals with this roster. I don't think you run it back because of how easy the Oklahoma City Thunder just dismantled you and dominated you. Like, what do you do from here? Like, how do you go about this? Like, what do you... I don't know, but the Oklahoma City Thunder will be waiting for the Indiana Pacers. I do not see a comeback going on. If a comeback happens, y'all gonna see... I'm gonna have to erase a part of this video. I'm gonna have to make this for the end of the video. I don't know, but it should be interesting to see the Oklahoma City Thunder in the finals. They obviously should be the favorites if the Pacers win tomorrow, which is very likely, because I do not see New York coming back in this 3-1 series. They're talking about there's supposed to be a 3-1 comeback. That shit's not happening. Come on, we got to be serious here now, bro. But yeah, like, what's next for them? Like, Jaden McDaniels, you still keep Jaden McDaniels. You still keep Anthony Edwards. Rudy Gobert, like, he's making so much money to not be a factor on offense, and his defense looked good in game 3, but Oklahoma just figured them out like everybody else figured them out. Like, Rudy Gobert is unplayable in the playoffs, and we all know that. He had some games, yes, some great games, but at the end of the day, it's all about getting to the chip and going to get a ring. And this Timberwolves team is not going to get a chip. Like, this is just not going to get it done. So what do you do to reestablish this roster around Anthony Edwards? Because obviously he's your all-time great, and he's going to be your franchise player. He already leads the Timberwolves in franchise playoffs points, and he's only 25, 24, 23. Like, what have? But I don't know, bro. Anthony Edwards has to get it together too. Like, he's 4 for 13 right now, 11 points. At least he's forcing the shots, because game 4, like, he was not forcing at all, which was not game. Yeah, it was. It was game 4. Game 4, he really wasn't forcing, which really surprised me, because wow, I don't know, but Lou Dort just really put him in the torture chamber, if you want to call it. But it should be interesting to see what Anthony Edwards works on this year, because obviously last year he worked on his three-point shot. He led the league in three-pointers made. But what do you do now? Because you're beating you're beating the elderly, but you can't beat your competition. So what do you do to obviously put your team on top to get a chance to go get a ring and go get a championship? Back-to-back conference finals at 22. I'm not gonna blame you, because you're nice, bro. Not a lot of people could get that on their resumes at 22, but obviously the analysts, everybody, like the fans, we want to see more for Anthony Edwards, because we obviously, or people think that he's going to be the next face of the league. So you gotta show it, bro. Like, I don't know. It's just a lot of pressure on Anthony Edwards. He loves the pressure. So I wonder what's next for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And yeah, next part will be after the game. So I'll be back. Yeah, what's good, YouTube? We back for part 2, and yeah, the game's still not close. The game's not over. There's 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter, but it's time to wrap this up. Lou Dort just hit a dagger 3. This shit's over, and the Oklahoma City Thunder are officially going to the NBA Finals. I saw Julius Randle try to step it up. He finished with 24 points, 8 of 14 from the field goal. When I post a short clip of this, I might get cooked for saying Julius Randle struggled, but my eyes, he still did. I'm gonna keep the buck. Anthony Edwards, he's 7 for 18 from the field. They locked him up. He had 19 points. For the Oklahoma City Thunder side, the big three showed up again. Chet Holmgren, he had 20 points and 7 rebounds, and 4 blocks. Let's not forget about the 4 blocks. Jalen Williams, he had 19 points, 4 assists, and 8 rebounds. Again, another good game from J-Dub. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the MVP. He had 34 points, 7 rebounds, and 8 assists. Another great game for the MVP. And now he's looking to have one of the best seasons in NBA history. And I think there's nobody left that can stop them for real. Like, what do the Pacers have to stop the Thunder? Like, that's probably, I'm going to do that in the preview video I do for the NBA Finals. That might be long. I don't know. It might be short. I don't know. I'll see when the time comes. But yeah, I still don't know what's next for the Minnesota Timberwolves. I recorded this like 30-40 minutes ago, and I had time to think about it, and they're still a young team. I'm not going to bash them so much, but you just have so much high expectations for a team like this, bro. It's like what I said about the Knicks, but even more with the Timberwolves, because they talk so much shit, and you love to see the personality. It was talking about YNs versus nonchalant. I saw that shit on TikTok. But I don't know. The Thunder were just a better team, and it looks really scary for whoever wants to compete with the Thunder. It's like what we did with the Celtics last year. You match up with the Celtics. How do you match up with this Thunder team with all their youth, their size, their shooting ability, their defense? What do you do to stop them? Like, there's no stop for the Thunder. Like, when you really think about it in the long term, like, who could really beat the Thunder? Like, they have a chance to, I don't want to say it too early, but be a dynasty. Don't kill me for that. I don't know. I don't know what's next. Like, but Shai's going to get Western Conference Finals MVP, and his teammates stepped up, like, the help stepped up. I don't know. Caruso, yeah, I forgot to mention Caruso when I was mentioning stats. Caruso ended up with 8 points, 2 assists, and 3 steals. He played tough in the first half. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I missed some of the third quarter because I was recording the first part, but there was nothing really to miss, to be honest. Like, I felt like I was about to fall asleep in the first part of this. I mean, not the first part of the video, but when I was watching the game, I had it on the big screen. But let me know what y'all think is next for the Minnesota Timberwolves, and do y'all think the Oklahoma City Thunder could finish this run and go get an NBA championship? I hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe. What's good, y'all? Y'all made it to the end of the video. Y'all some real ones. We tight, but hit that subscribe button. The channel's right here on the right side, I believe, and there's my last video. If you ain't watched that, just go click on that hole, bro. It's a good video, bro. Help the channel grow, and I hope to see y'all next time. Peace.